Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is Wednesday, September 18th, about 1:15 in the morning. Been a while since I recorded. I think it's like the back end of August. That's kind of when I stopped. I had to start getting money again, for the Magic Tech, Undead Water, etc. But slowly, I finally gotten to the point now I'm actually getting to make these live. The rest of them, they've been on YouTube for 2 months or so, July-ish. But again, just been really busy. The goal now, like I said in the unboxing of Pumpkin Eyebrow, which was yesterday or Monday, come in, get all this stuff uploaded, be ready for Swap Force. If there's any time in between, got some stuff planned out. If not, it'll fall in place later. There's a good chance you might notice part 156 has been skipped. As mentioned at the end of part 155, which was upgrading Series 2 Double Trouble, kinda not quite sure which path I want to take for Royal. I didn't really think Conjure was going to be that good, and it was awesome. I'm still wanting to kind of investigate. It seems to me like Royal Double Trouble upgrades way faster. I realize, level 1, level 2, level 3 go faster than 14 to 15, etc. But I've taken plenty of characters through Double Troubles and Drobots challenges first things out of the box, and you usually have to fail a couple of times to wind up screwing yourself over when you do level up. And that said, I'm still going to play around with him, kind of see if I can make any ultimate determinations. But that means we're skipping 156. That's why this is 157. 157, of course, as promised, we're going to be upgrading Series 2 Spyro. I think I mentioned this as well. Some of these Series 2 characters, I'll be honest, as much as I enjoyed going through the game box stock, so it was more challenging, trying to focus on the Newlanders and stuff. That was kind of a cool move he did there. It's one of those things I would go through on my hard file, mainly to get extra money. I knew it was going to be like the most daunting part of upgrading every one of these characters is simply acquiring the money. The levels don't really put out enough. I think if you play this with maybe like the Giants, you'd probably be set. You do 85-20, with your upgrades. The Newlanders, you could have the 8 and 8, 16, wouldn't be too bad. When you toss in everyone else, and the fact the WoW Pals cost an extra 3,000. It's just, there's too many characters and not enough gameplay and cash, really, so you're going to have to pick your poison, replay it. Granted, Nightmare Mode counts, but I basically did 2 save files with these characters, and they're still all extremely short on cash to fully upgrade, so that's kind of where the slowdown came in. But ultimately, some of these ones I tried to use like the old guard Series 2 people in my hard file, unless I needed money for the Newlanders. But kind of got tired. I knew what their upgrades were. I didn't want to ruin the WoW Pal, so I never did anything like that, or the upgrade path. But like with Spyro, when he flies, he just moves so much quicker. I went ahead and did that. I did some with Hex. Like Drill Sergeant, I don't remember what I was thinking, but I bought his Soul Gem. That said, it's nothing. If you've watched any of my videos in SSA, you've seen it all. I'll still walk you through it here. But that's actually what we're going to do with Spyro. If you're sitting here thinking, hey idiot, he doesn't have enough money, there's a reason for that. It's because he already has like all the base upgrades. But like I said, the real highlight for everyone here, and where you have questions, everyone gets the base. It's just then, hey, do I want to do primary or secondary path, So that said, we're going to come in here and take a look at him. He begins box stock with a flame ball. Breathe balls of fire at your enemies, plain and simple. Next up is the charge. Lower your horns and charge forward, knocking over anything in your way. First purchase upgrade, long range raise. Flame ball attacks travel further. This is actually quite helpful. Second purchased upgrade, Spyro's Flight. Press Z to fly. Again, this is the Wii version. Note, as I said, increased speed. The armor is nice, you actually do notice it, but the speed is the big thing. Sprint charge can perform charge attack for increased distance, again kind of akin to the raise. And then triple flame balls, shoot 3 flame balls at once. As you can tell, all those are full color, easy to see. It's because I've already purchased them. So my apologies there. If you want to see them one by one, go back to the SSA playthrough or something along those lines. That said, now you get to a point where you pick a path. Top path is really hard to beat. Begins with Fire Shield. The Fire Shield appears when using the Flame Ball attack. Then you've got Exploding Fire Blast. Flame balls do extra damage and the middle one explodes. And lastly, the Daybringer Flame. Hold A to charge up Flame Ball attack for maximum damage. This is probably the preferred path for most people, story mode and battle mode. In battle mode, this is ridiculous. It's what my nephew used to beat me in our little tournament. Bear in mind, I didn't get to pick the characters in that one. He kind of picked each match. So that said, he's still very, very formidable there. The bottom path, which I think either Legendary or Dark Spyro got from SSA, basically upgrades a secondary attack. Stun Charge, enemies hit by a charge attack become stunned. Comet Dash, charge attack does increase damage. Ibex Wrath Charge, charge longer to do extra damage. Now, since I've waited this long to do Spyro, we've seen Mega Ram Spyro, which will be the Swap Force Series 3 version of Spyro. As you should know at this point in time, I like for the upgrades to match the character. For example, Sonic Boom has her little griffins with her on her Series 2 pose. Double Trouble had his double. Made sense to me, respectively, to do Media Griffin and Conjurer. As much as I like the top path when I get Swap Force and Mega Ram Spyro, the good news is, I guess with the Dark Edition starter pack, I'll have Dark Mega Ram Spyro, so I can take him down the top one, and then regular Mega Ram Spyro will go down this path. But because of that, I will be taking Series 2 Spyro down the top path. So that said, his Soul Gem kind of lackluster. You don't really see a lot of people use it or talk about it, but in flight, press B to dive bomb. I actually do use it some. Now the big one is the Wow Pow. It is called Fire Slam. While flying, press B to shoot fireballs and perform a flaming slam. You need the Earth Pound upgrade. That, of course, is his Soul Gem. So, big thing here, we'll get to take a look at those two. Spyro, of course, starter pack from SSA, the series namesake. You know, love it or hate it, it is what it is. Most people in the Skylanders, you know him and both paths in and out. So, I'm going to go ahead and back out of here. Right now, this is what everything looks like. You can see the triple fireballs. I've got that funky angle again. Yeah, basically terminating at the edge of the staircase, you know. The charge will start as far back as I can get. Almost goes across the ship, and then of course the flight. Like I said, he moves around much, much quicker. So, just in case we need this. Alright, so he's almost got 10 grand in the bank. We should be good to go. Gonna come in here, see Ms. Persephone.
Welcome back.
Alright, so as mentioned, you've got Burner Spyro up top, you've got Blitz Spyro at the bottom. For people that want to see Blitz Spyro, pretty sure it's what I took Legendary Spyro down, and then Dark Spyro is also Burner Spyro, and then regular Mega Ram Spyro will be Blitz Spyro, and Dark Mega Ram Spyro will be Burner Spyro. So, pretty much have everyone covered now. But we're going to go ahead and take this one again. The cool thing about Series 2, number one, you can switch past, say you take Burner and hate it, you can go back to, you know, Blitz Spyro. Plus, you get the Wow Pow. So that's really, and the repos if it's a favorite character, etc. So, you know the drill. I just try to repeat it in the event that someone just watches one particular character or something. But we're going to go ahead and select that. Again, the perk of not doing it isolated like I do, you don't have to sit through the cutscene. So. And like I said, you can switch past real easy. We're going to upgrade. First one is going to be Fire Shield. A Fire Shield appears when using the Flame Ball attack. Should be able to see this one. Cost is 1020. Alright, so check this out. You kind of see it starts at the front, like from his chest, and works its way back to his tail. I guess it goes from the mouth to the tail, so that's pretty sweet. It's also pretty effective, but that's another story. Second upgrade down Burner Spyro is Exploding Fire Blast. Cost is 1320. Flame balls do extra damage, and the middle one explodes. Go ahead and grab that.
It's showtime.
Can't really showcase this too. I think you can kind of see it actually. I mean, if you pay attention to where that's hitting the couch, you'll see like the middle point. It kind of basically doubles in size both ways. So, last purchased upgrade down Sheep Burner is called the Daybringer Flame. This is mentioned heavily in the novels. Hold A to charge up Flame Ball attack for maximum damage. Cost 1800. We need. Yeah, we should have enough for sold in. So, the issue is how long do you have to hold it. I think that's pretty much as good as it gets. The cool thing, I hate it when you have a special move and it like locks you into position. That looks pretty sinister, and it makes him look an awful lot like Zap. You know, just if you were to quick glance it or something. Anyway, let's release that towards the camera. Pretty awesome. I'll come over here. It charges up. Oh. Okay, so it has to get to that point you just saw, kind of where the pink ball gets a little bit. It's almost like a bubble gum type deal. But pretty neat. Doesn't take too long to charge up. Now we're going to get the Soul Gem. It is, of course, Spyro's Earth Pound in flight. Press B to dive bomb. We're going to grab that.
It's showtime.
Right, so, flying, and the cool thing, I don't really remember it, but he stays in flight. So that's kind of a nice little perk. You can still make a quick getaway now. Looked kind of lame. We're fixing to fix that with the Wow Pow. Wow Pow is called Fire Slam. While flying, press B to shoot fireballs and perform a flaming slam. Do need the Soul Gem, which is the Earth Pound upgrade. Cost is 3,000. Gonna go ahead and grab that. He'll actually have a little hat left over. Alright, so now, just like we were doing, we're in flight. We're gonna do our ground slam, but that was kind of a neat animation there. I've never actually held him still long enough to appreciate that. But let's go ahead and do that Wow Pow. Oh, that's kind of cool. Now the question is, what does it do damage-wise? And that, my friends, is what we're going to investigate. So, you know the drill by now. We talk to actually we don't talk to Callie, we just skip her. Gonna come in here and do Lightning Rod's Heroic Challenge. Again, why do I pick this one? Lots of enemies, relatively quick. They're split up in a manner that it gives me a chance to kind of, you know, at least attempt to have like good numbers on everything. Box stock. It has been a while. Let me see here. He was doing like 10 to 15, I think, on the primary, and then like 10 on his base charge attack. So they should be notably better here. Gonna be interesting to see what Wrecking Ball does on Ultimate Spinner point-wise.
So here's the sitch.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. I'm gonna do just the A button. 20. Dead gun. And 10. That's pretty much gonna be it on his horn charge. It might sometimes do a little better. Let's hit this guy with the Daybringer Flame. There's that bubblegum look on once. I'm not gonna let him ruin it. 30.
A teleporter has appeared.
Not great. The thing is, that's that was 30 right there. You know, let's do this Shadow Knight right. Okay, we killed him too soon. Might have to do this to some other people.
A teleporter has appeared.
Issue with the Daybringer Flame, it takes time to charge up, and by the time that happens, you could literally have used, you know, multiple fireball attacks. Hopefully you know what I'm trying to do here. If not, it's gonna be really hard to get a feel for that one.
For Skylanders.
Basically what's happening, again there's a 30 off of that. What's happening is we're unable to get a feel for that ground pound, the fire slam, because he's just killing the Shadow Knight too soon. Like he's dying in the fire getting tossed before he dives. So
A teleporter has appeared.
I need like a lot of enemies kind of arranged in a certain fashion. Let's see. 80, okay. I think he died, but he was still there, so it gave us a damage number. That 80 is pretty significant.
Halfway there. A teleporter has appeared.
I'll try to take the wrong teleporter up here so we can, you know, have a little more time to play around. But yeah, that was twin 80s. That wild pal was pretty sweet.
Teleporter has appeared.
We'll start doing some horn charges now, just kind of make sure they're going to be 10. You might sometimes see like a 15, 16, something like that, but pretty much looks like it's going to be, you know, 10. That was a 45 on the Daybringer, so.
Two teleporters have appeared.
Daybringer, we'll call it like 30 to 45.
Don't give up.
Here we go.
A teleporter has appeared.
I didn't register 80s, but it killed a lot, so can't complain there.
1 minute remaining. A teleporter has appeared.
That's pretty funny. Alright, so our last little leg here, let's have some wild power fun. Didn't quite, I wanted him to be back a little bit farther when we did that, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Alright, so pretty efficient there. Daybringer Flame's cool, particularly if it does 45, maybe 30 was the minority there, but the issue, like I said, and the time it takes to set up the Daybringer, you can just spit a couple of the triple fireballs and have done 60, you know, so.
You did it! Now enjoy this reward.
Alright, we're at 1750-ish. We are going to play another heroic challenge. What I'm going to do, I guess I should have checked this before we came in. I'm going to stick Legendary on. I think he is my
All fired up.
Blitzer. You better be. And he has done all the heroics. I guess it's just that deal where it, you know, doesn't register. There's a lightning rounds. Okay. I will know right off the bat what he's done.
So here's the sitch.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 15 on the fireballs.
A teleporter has appeared.
He's definitely our Blitz Spyro. Yeah, 45 there. So. Other thing that's cool, we'll get to see what the Soul Gem did without the WoW power. So there's the Shadow Knight. Let's see here. 50, so it added basically 30 points of damage from the WoW power. That's pretty significant. Plus it looks cooler. We'll try it down here with this Shadow Knight too, make sure we get like the same number. Yeah, 50, so I'm not going to complain about that. It just doesn't look as neat, mainly the extra 30 points of damage. I would have to say Sheep Burner is, in my book, the better path, definitively, regardless of what you're doing with Spyro. I guess we should spend more time showcasing Blitz Spyro. From now on, I'll just use the B button to kill. But I mean, the 45 is, I mean, that's a pretty significant 67 you see there, a little 18 on close quarters. Ooh, let's soul gym these guys. Yeah, 50, and you saw the extra armor kind of kick in.
A teleporter has appeared.
The Blitz I mean, it's not a bad path, it's just I feel like that one is significantly better than sheep burners. Now we're just going to Blitz. 18, 27, 45.
Teleporters have appeared.
We did see that 167, so. I was starting to drop frames. That's usually what happens when I do like the bonus character, you know. It's one of those things. Let me get way back here for him. As you can see, the horn sprout late in the charge, so I think I'm far enough away. Maybe we'll get a 67, 45. It's one of those things that it makes him a lot quicker too, is the other big
Heroic
perk.
challenge complete. Excellent job.
Last time I used him in SSA, he'd done all the heroics.
You did it!
What the problem
Now
is.
enjoy this reward.
Anyway, we're gonna end there. In my opinion, Burner Spyro is the better path. That said, you know, like I said, this one's not horrible. It's just, you know, I kind of prefer. If you struggle with the game, definitely Burner. If you're looking for the better path, my personal advice is Burner. Look how his feet disappear in that square. They don't do it on the deck, and then right there they just kind of blend in for some reason. But if you're looking for a challenge, or I mean, say that you've got multiple Spyros, yeah, go ahead and take Blitz Spyro, kind of have some fun with it. Like I said, the big perk there, not necessarily the damage, but just the fact he's significantly quicker. Just for good measure, I'm gonna pull him, our legendary. Let's see if I can reach my hand in here and bust out Dark Spyro.
All fired up.
I want to check his feet, in all honesty. Let's see. Yeah, they kind of blend in too, but he is, as you can see there, flame. He's actually down, you know.
Making
Is he
Skylanders
not?
proud.
Oh, that's why. You gotta be kidding me. I know in SSA he was down the primary path, Burner. I don't know if I'm gonna have to investigate that. Anyway, we're gonna pull him and stick our Series 2 back.
Fired up.
Where did I put Series 1? Oh, okay, he's up there. Let's see. Yeah, he blends in. Not as bad, but anyway, Series 2 Spyro was not supposed to go down here, but he is down Burner. Again, you've got the Daybringer flame going on. That was nice action there, had a nice radius of damage, but big draw is the Wow Pow. While in flight, press B, slam down, he spits out the fireballs. Cool feature. He remains in flight.
You
So
want some of this?
he also apparently gets pretty cocky. But we're going to end it there. Took him both through Lightning Rod's heroic challenge. Kind of pay attention to the damage there. But looks like 80-ish on the Wow Pal. That is my recommendation. But what I'm going to do now, part 158, it will be Series 2 Wrecking Ball. We're going to take him down, like I said, Ultimate Spinner. Took Series 1 down Total Tongue. I'll have to fish him out of some container. And we'll do the little comparison at the end as well. But like I said, box stock, nothing done to him. In the package, even if you want to go that route, Wrecking Ball's Ultimate Spinner, 35 damage. Or I mean, not Ultimate Spinner, but just his secondary attack is 35. So I'm looking forward to seeing how well it amps it up if you get, better control of it, etc. So we'll check that out. But again, thank you for watching. Questions, comments you can ask here on YouTube for a quicker response. Suggest you use the blog. Just take that link at the top of the video description. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. Make sure to check out the blog, oneofwisdom.com. Got tons of Skylanders information on there, archives of all the upgrades and videos. Tons of cool stuff for you there. But again, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back for part 158.